Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's time for another anime first impression video. Welcome once again. It's going to be on Undead Unluck. It is a series releasing on Hulu. I don't think it's releasing anywhere else, so it is exclusively, I think, as of right now, Hulu. Usually, well, they've actually been getting their own series lately, so I guess this is going to be the one that the season that they have. I know at one point they got, and I guess it's through Disney, really, because Hulu's owned by Disney, so Disney, I guess, is the one that took the rights to Undead Unluck. So there's other series that they're taking control of, and we'll talk about those later. But anyways, this one's Undead Unluck. It is one episode out, I believe. It released last week, but I don't remember exactly when it released, so I need to check on that, because this is actually one that I want to react to. Hopefully it's during the week, that way I can react to it here on this channel during the week. But if it's in the weekend, then I might still do it. It'll be late. It is a great series. I remember reading part of the manga. I read like 3-4 chapters that were reviewed here in my channel, but then I dropped it, and whenever I tried to pick it up again, it was just way too far into it already, so I wasn't able to catch up. So yeah, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you just subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can follow me on social media and all that fun stuff on the description below. There's a lot of first impression videos already posted, more to come this week, at least 10 plus more this week, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos. Okay, let's talk about Undead Unluck. So we have two main characters, the guy and the girl. If you've seen the cover, you probably know who I'm talking about. The guy is essentially the undead part, and the girl is the unluck part. Essentially, they both have special powers that we eventually learn that to them it's a curse more than anything. So, and I guess is that the first series to do that? A lot of people have done that. I mean, My Hero Academia has played with that whole idea of superheroes and villains, and how different powers can affect how people view you, and because of that you become a villain or a hero. Same thing with X-Men, and it's just different various series out there that have played with the idea. So this is not too new. It is a little new of what they intend to do, and we'll get to that. So the episode essentially is the girl saying her goodbyes. We see her finish one of her favorite mangas, and it's very trippy because at the beginning you're like, what the heck is going on? And it's really just the ending of her manga series, and she's like, okay, now that that's over, I can end my life. And she's on top of a bridge, and she wants to off herself, right? Now, at the same time, this other guy, the undead dude, who we don't know his name, I think she calls him Andy at the end of the episode, but that's not his actual name. So, but anyways, Izumo, the girl, she gets stopped from her suicide attempt by Andy, and she tells him, like, you can't touch me. If you touch me, something bad would happen to you. And yeah, he ends up falling off the bridge himself and getting hit by a train. Now, she has this whole moment of, oh my gosh, I did it again, I killed someone. And then he shows up with just his head, and he's like, dang it, I thought that you were going to be able to kill me. Now, this is where we learn about their power. Essentially, Andy, he is almost immortal. Well, he's undead. He can't really kill himself. He's tried, but has been unsuccessful. Fuoko Izumo, the girl, she is unlucky. Anyone that touches her, or I think even hangs out with her or something like that, she brings unluck to them. So the rest of the episode is essentially Andy testing out like how he can die, right? And they do have an encounter with another person. But essentially, what is the main part of the episode is that Andy essentially gropes her. There's no really like full fan service like you would expect. It's kind of, I would say, a little bit more than My Hero Academia PG-13, but not as bad as other series. Again, I think if Hulu has it, it can't be that bad, right? So it really isn't. So he does grab her, and he almost dies, but he doesn't. He gets really close, and he's like, man, like if I could create, I think like they create almost like an atomic, wasn't an atomic bomb? No. It was a meteor. They basically make a meteor hit Earth. Again, they are kind of fighting someone. But he's like, if by me just groping you, that happens, like imagine what would happen if we have sex. And now she gets super red. She's like, no, we're not gonna do that. But yeah, that's the end of that episode. Do I like it? It's a good premises. I like the fact that their powers are really curses. They, I guess, are gonna learn to eventually use them to their benefit. I do like the whole idea of their goal is almost the end of the actual thing. Like there couldn't be more story after they finished their goal, right? It's kind of like, I guess, One Piece. With One Piece, once they find the One Piece, that's pretty much it, right? There's nothing more to it. Whereas I think there's series that they do leave it open, and I know people like that at the same time, but because they do leave it open to more story, what ends up happening is sometimes they pick it up for more story that's not good. So I like the fact that they're kind of going to a goal, and that goal is basically the end of their story, and that is it, right? I do like the chemistry they have. It is a little weird because he definitely look like he's in his 40s, and she, if legal, she's probably 19, 20 years old. So definitely a big age gap. I don't know if that's because of his powers that he's just progressively gotten, like, how he looks, or if he's actually that much older than her. But yeah, there is going to be a lot of characters, a lot of enemies coming their way. I know a lot of people talk highly about the manga on Twitter, so I'm excited to see what the series is all about and what it brings more to it. To be honest, this first episode is the only thing I remember of the series, and I didn't really remember the whole meteor, that whole end part of the episode. So I'm glad that past this point, I really don't know what's going to happen, because it's going to be fresh to me. So hopefully this one releases. I don't have the ability right now to check, but hopefully it releases past the weekend. That way I can watch it during the week for you guys and react here. So we'll see. For now, pretty good series. I really enjoy it. If you have not checked it out, go check it out on Hulu. Again, most of my series come out on Crunchyroll because Crunchyroll get the better part of them here in the US, but this time around Hulu got the hands on one of the better animes of the series. So out of 10, 7.5. I think this is one that's gonna be in top 5, top 3 of a lot of people's list. I definitely think this one could also be in my top 5 for sure as well. So yeah, we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and I will see you next time. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.